All right, day 3 here of training camp. Joining Kiss now with another new member of the Kings, Jack Blanchett, defenseman. Jack, how's it been so far in the first couple of days here in Powell River and with this team?
It's been pretty surreal. I mean, first few days have been a little rough on the ice, like testing and all that, but we'll get through it. But other than that, it's been pretty cool. The scenery is unreal. Powell River's treated me well so far.
And you're coming. You're from Michigan. You've played your entire junior career so far in the States. How exciting is it for you to come in Canada and play hockey?
I'm pretty excited. I mean, just to get myself out of my comfort zone and see how there's other values in hockey as well, like speed, strength, and a lot more skill in this league I hear. So a few years in the NOM, now I'm in the BCHL. I'm pretty pumped and see what happens after this.
And then you mentioned you did play in the North American League the last 2 seasons. What was kind of one of the reasons why not only coming to the BCHL but just coming here to the Kings?
I wanted to explore something different in the world. I mean, I've been down south to Texas. I went East Coast to Maryland. Now I'm heading West Coast, maybe a little north and West Coast, but I'm looking forward to it. Something different.
What have you heard about the BCHL? For playing in the North American League and stuff like that.
I heard it's much faster, much more skilled, less hitting, but hopefully I can bring my physicality to the league and see what happens after that.
Have you kind of noticed kind of that speed and skill here in training camp so far?
Yeah, I can notice it big time.
And then you did mention physicality. Is that something you'd like to do? You like to throw the body around a lot?
I try to catch a few guys with their heads down, but we'll see what happens.
And then you are, committed to play at Lake Superior State next season. Did they have were they kind of encouraging you to maybe come up here and play north of the border?
Yeah, they weren't pushing it, but they really highly inquired it or said it's a good idea. So I like to listen to them, and they know a lot more hockey than me, and they've been through the road a little bit longer. So kind of they took me under their wing and let me know what to do, and so far I love it. So we'll see what happens after this.
And then, of course, again, you are playing there next year, and obviously this year is kind of a prep year for you kind of thing. What are some things that you want to work on this year to help you get you set for the next level of hockey?
I like to move the puck a little bit more quicker, keep my head up while I skate up the ice. I mean, next level is going to be a huge jump. I'm just going to see how they are as well. So who knows after this, it could be a huge change body-wise, playing with 26, 25-year-olds men's, and I'm playing with a bunch of 21 to all the way down to 16, so big physicality is going to be a lot different, but got to put a few extra pounds this coming year, and the next coming summer I should be pretty good after that.
Well, Jack, we can't wait to see you in action when the Kings kick off the preseason on Saturday. Thank you very much, Jack.
Thank you, I appreciate it.
Okay, now with a very familiar face, the Kings fan, he is the hometown boy, Nic Porchetta. Nick, it's a big season for you. It's your 20-year-old year. Your last season here with this Kings team. Kind of take us through the last couple of days of leading up to training camp of knowing it's this is your last hurrah here.
Yeah, this will be my 5th camp here in Powell River, and the week leading up to camp is always a little bit stressful. Kind of finishing your last bit of off-season training, and I feel really good about the season. First couple of days of camp been good. Really like the guys, really like the group we got right here, and I'm really excited to get going here.
Yeah, and last season the common thing was everybody was really close early on, and like a lot of players said, it was the closest team they've ever been with. Are you kind of getting that same feeling with this group so far?
Yeah, it really helps to just get those few ice sessions before camp even starts in with us, and just to gel with the boys, learn about them, and meet a bunch of new faces and stuff like that. And I really like the good variety of guys we got this year, and I really like who I've met so far. Last season, obviously not the season everybody had in mind, but towards the end of it, you were playing some of your best hockey that year. You had an 8-game point streak. There was 14 points in 14 games there. What can you do, or have you done anything in the off season to try to help carry that momentum you had into the early portions of this season? Yeah, finished off the season pretty strong last year, and gained a lot of confidence with that good big stretch we had there at the end, and playing alongside Luch and Parkey at the end there really helped out. And we lost Parkey this year. He's off at SFU and shout out Parkey, miss him. And we got Louis with us this year, me and Luch and Louis so far, and really like what we've been playing together in practice and stuff like that. So kind of worked the off season and stuff like that. Got a little faster, stronger in the gym, so I can't get knocked off the puck as easy. Focus on that a lot. Showed out to my trainer, Ibby Ali at the New Edge Alliance. He really got me in shape this summer, and I'm really excited to get started. And
you mentioned you've been practicing a lot with Lucarelli. He was that third guy on that line with Caleb Parkhouse last year. How did that chemistry develop and during last season, and how did it become so effective?
I mean, we're all Italian, so we all talk with our hands. We all talk a lot, so we just gelled right away. Yeah, that's Luch right there. And we just gelled really easily, talked a lot on the ice. Luch is the only guy I've ever had a full-on conversation with on the ice of just random stuff. So, it's a lot of fun playing with them, and I had a really good time.
And then, this season for you, it's a big year for you, being your 20-year-old season. You're still looking for that scholarship. How do you want to see yourself evolve out there on the ice this year?
Yeah, I've also got big expectations for myself this year, being it my last year, and I want to make it last as long as I can. And the more team success we have, the more personal success I'll have for myself. Ooh, that's a tongue twister. And that scholarship's the main goal. Obviously, got my eyes set on that, and the more team success, the more personal success, basically the mindset.
I know with this Kings team, obviously a lot needs to improve in every kind of department on the ice and off the ice. What do you think is the biggest adjustment this team as a whole needs to make going into this season?
Yeah, it's protection in front of our net. I think we had a bit of a struggle with that last year. So, as long as we can clean up in front of the net and get the puck out of our zone with our 7-second rule or whatever, we'll be golden, I think.
Well, we'll see if the Kings can, do that, and in the preseason, kick it off next week. It'll be an exciting time and very excited to watch you this season, Nick. Thank you again.
Thank you very much.